This morning we're going to honor some individuals and organizations that have made Clarkston a stronger and healthier community. If you would take out your programs, I'd like to just highlight a few things there. If you look on page 3 of your program, you will see the 7 categories. There's Citizen of the Year, Business Person of the Year, Adult Youth Volunteer, Young Person of the Year, Community Beautification Preservation Award, Community Enhancement Award, and Community Collaboration Award. And then also, if you'll turn back to page 18, you will see the Clarkston Awards Committee. And I would like these folks, if they would, to stand as I read their name. And if you would hold the applause until I've read all their names here. Dawn Horner is chairperson of our committee, representing Clarkston State Bank. We have Janelle Best. We have myself, Greg Henneman, Greg Williams, Kathy Black, Dan Whiting, Jeff Black from Clarkston Community Church. We have Heidi McLean of Clarkston Community Schools, Julie Meredith, Clarkston Independence District Library. We have Ken Elwert and Amy, and I can't pronounce that name, from Independence Township Park. I just call her Amy. Matthew Blue, Stefan Merck from Independence Television, and Carol Eberhardt, City of the Village of Clarkston. Even though I have the privilege of standing up here before you all this morning, these are the folks who really did a lot of the work all year long to make this event happen. So let's thank them for all that they do. On the next page, page 19, you will see the Awards Selection Committee. These are the people who actually took care of the nominations and read all of the nominations and did the selecting of the folks who received the award. We have Dr. Tom Stone. We have Donna Bullard, and would you please stand if you're here this morning? We have Rose Moshier, Marilyn Allen, Rebecca Kelly, and Heidi McLean. Let's thank our selection committee. And if I could just give a quick shout out to Kathy Black and Jerry David, 2 people on our staff that just went above and beyond in just putting all this together. Kathy is back there. Is Jerry here? Where's Jerry? Let's thank them. Jerry, there he is. So at this time, I would like to invite up here on the platform with me, we have several community servants with us today to present proclamations and awards. We have Pat Kittle of Independence Township Supervisor and Barb Pilata, Independence Township Clerk. Will be representing the township if they would come. We have some proclamations and awards. We also have Sandy Miller, City Clerk, representing the City of Clarkston, if she would come up. And we also have some beautiful plaques here this morning from Oakland County, and they could not be here themselves, so Barb Pilata will be handing those out as well. Our first award this year is the Citizen of the Year Award.
These are the 30th Annual Clarkston Community Awards. Citizen of the Year is sponsored by Clarkston Brandon Community Credit Union. This award recognizes individual who has given of their time, energy, and talents to improve our community. This year, the selection committee is pleased to present 2 awards in this category. Citizen of the Year going to Diane Midgley. Since moving to Clarkston in 1992, Diane Midgley has dedicated her time and energy to improving the community through volunteer service. She has tirelessly and selflessly given her time, talent, and support to the children, families, and adults of the Clarkston community. Diane has served in a variety of organizations and committees, including Clarkston Area Optimist Club, Christmas in Action, Clarkston Farm and Garden Club, Assistance League of Oakland County, North Oakland Disaster Relief Team, Calvary Lutheran Church, and Habitat for Humanity, Clarkston. In addition to her involvement in all of these organizations, she has founded Christmas in Action in 2005 and has been president since its inception. Here, Diane works to rehabilitate homes for senior citizens and handicapped residents with low income. Diane's involvement within the community doesn't end there. As a member of the Clarkston Farm and Garden Club, she oversees all of the club's educational programs. These include March's Reading Month, Mammal Scramble, scholarships, teacher mini-grants, and Project Learning Tree. It is quite common to hear Diane referred to as Miss Clarkston Community. She uses her high energy in caring for all people, especially children and the elderly, to do anything possible to enrich the lives of others. Diane's altruism has made the Clarkston area a better place to live. She has left her mark on so many projects that make Clarkston the great community that it is today. For these reasons, Diane Midgley deserves to be recognized as Citizen of the Year.
Thank you. Oh, goodness, thank you. Thank you. It's quite an honor and a privilege to be receiving this award today. Much appreciated. Many, many, many thanks. First and foremost, thanks be to God. Without Him, I would not be here today. My life is a blessing, and I have learned we are blessed to be a blessing. Also, thanks to my family. Seated here with me today, my husband Roy, of course, is wonderful, never once complained about my going to yet another meeting. Never complained. My daughter Jennifer and grandson Holden are here from Chevy Chase, Maryland, and baby Hudson is back at our house with his other grandmother babysitting him. My son Jason is here with his lovely bride, Giovanna. My son Jonathan and my son Mark are here. My daughters in Colorado are here in spirit, as are my other in-laws. They are here, definitely here in spirit. I'm very, very proud of all of you, of who you have become, and of who you are. Thank you. Also, thanks to Pastor Jonathan Hireman, Pastor Ken Foudy, and our intern, Pastor Kate Zawicki, at Calvary Lutheran Church. 20 years ago, I was in a near-fatal downhill skiing accident, and the doctors then in Colorado said to Roy, she may not make it. If you have children, you need to get them here. Well, I'm here to tell the story. So I made it, and I kept thinking, why? The doctors and nurses worked hard, and God saved me too. And I thought, why did God save me? Is there a reason? Through sermons of the pastors and classes that I've taken at Calvary, I learned I'm here for a purpose. And I have gifts that God gave me that I should use. And so He blessed me with serving others and helping others, and that has become a passion of mine. And of course, I have the gift also of leadership skills. So through my leadership, I am able to help and serve others. And Pastor Jonathan and Ken and Kate have all reinforced that and said, don't pass them up, don't put them aside, use them. That's why you have them. So thanks to those folks for being part of my life, encouraging and motivating me. Thanks also to the friends that I have made. My goodness. Thanks to Stan and Kathy Garwood for nominating me. And thanks to so many other friends that I have made. Thanks to the Optimist Club, where we strive to bring out the best in kids, and we do a good job of that. Thanks to the Optimists. Thanks to the Farm and Garden Club, where we strive to make the downtown and Clarkston more appealing. So we do the planters seasonally make different arrangements in the planters downtown. We also maintain the garden beds at the library, and we donate money to teachers through grants, and through that effort they are able to enrich their curriculum and enhance the teaching of horticulture and conservation and gardening, and make the kids realize they are responsible for their environment. So thanks to the Garden Club members and my friends I've made there. Thanks next to North Oakland Disaster Relief Team, to Christmas in Action people, to Assistance League of Southeastern Michigan, and also to Habitat for Humanity. All of those organizations help people who are less fortunate than we are, and there are many of them. We give of ourselves, but we tend to be the recipients of our efforts, and we enjoy it very much. So thanks to the friends I've made through all of those organizations. Also, thanks to the committee for making the selection of and bringing me up forward here today, and also thanks to you. Thanks to you for coming this morning, because you demonstrate that you really care about people and you really appreciate the efforts that people have made to make a difference. Make a difference now, maybe continue to make a difference. And I would certainly encourage you, if you are not already a part of an organization, don't put it off until tomorrow. Take time today to reach out and talk to someone. There are many around who would be willing to answer questions, who would be willing to welcome you to their team so that you too can make a difference in Clarkston. Clarkston, what a great community to work and live in. Absolutely fabulous. We are definitely blessed to be a blessing. We want people to work here happily, live here, and be a vital, and help make Clarkston a vital and strong community. Thank you very much for this honor. God bless you all.
Business Person of the Year is sponsored by Clarkston State Bank. This award recognizes a local business person who contributes significantly to make this a better community to live and to do business in. And this award is going to Julie Nemeth of Nemeth Marketing. Julie Nemeth is a wife, mother, business owner, and volunteer who gives countless hours to helping those less fortunate in the community. She is the sole owner of Nemeth Marketing in the Clarkston community and a longtime member of the Clarkston Area Chamber of Commerce. Prior to owning her own business, she held corporate communications and marketing positions. Today, she works to employ interns through local universities and mentors each student in marketing so they have successful outcomes in their future positions. Positive, hardworking, and dynamic, Julie has a huge heart and a very special place within that big heart for our community. Julie's exuberance, commitment, and dedication on the grassroots movements, My Habitat, Clarkston, and Community Impact days are contagious and have engaged countless individuals, families, businesses to get involved and volunteer. Julie has single-handedly secured numerous donations to help fulfill the dream of ownership for a local retired Army veteran through Habitat for Humanity, Oakland County. It's Julie's can-do attitude, or as she states, let's get it done attitude, that is to be commended. Julie's ambition and passion for the work she does in our community is contagious. A blessing and an asset to Clarkston, Julie is very deserving of this award and our appreciation for every bit that she brings to our community.
Thank you, everybody. Wow. I tell you, and Diane, golly, I'm still crying from your video. So, really, you guys, there's a couple of reasons that I'm here today. First, it's When I left the Taubman Company 12 years ago to start my own business, it was because of the local support I got from local business with my company. I'd never be here if local business didn't support me. I walked into Clarkston State Bank to open my business account, and Dawn said, "What are you doing now, Julie?" And that was the start of Nemeth Marketing, so I always am grateful to Clarkston State Bank. And since then, our company has grown. This year, with everything we have in the pipeline, we're going to hit about 21 states with our marketing and communication strategies. And because of that, and because of local support, we're able to come back and we're able to mentor students. We're able to support local businesses who are starting up. This year, we're helping Davisburg Bread Company. And we're able to do wonderful pro bono projects like My Habitat Clarkston, which has just been a 3-year journey that's been unbelievable. And again, I'm standing here because of the community support of My Habitat Clarkston. It's been amazing. I think Pastor Henneman can agree. It's just been an amazing 3-year journey with this community. We have Tim Ruggles to thank. He's the CEO of Habitat for Humanity of Oakland County. He saw all of the powerhouses from our community sitting around the table looking for property in the Clarkston-Davisburg area. And he actually gave us the Habitat for Humanity logo. And he said, "Here, do something different with it. Be a pilot project for us. We trust you guys with it." So what he did is he gave a marketing person a logo and he said, "Grow it," and guess what? It happened. So it's like a dream come true to get a logo and be told to do something with it. And we couldn't have done it without the support. I call it the My Habitat Clarkston trifecta. Community bank, community schools, community grocer. Grant Smith and Clarkston State Bank, again, Grant, without your leadership, believing in the economic development of this community, we couldn't be where we are. Dr. Rock and Adam Kern from Clarkston Community Schools, constantly there for us, believing that if we give children a better home, affordable homes, safe homes, that they'll do better in school. So we thank you constantly for your support, Dr. Rock and Adam, and everybody else in the schools. And I don't know if John Schmidt is here from Neiman's, our community grocer. John is just so supportive of what we're doing with My Habitat Clarkston. Every time we turn around, he's there letting us do something else in the store, shoot a video, just constantly there. So that's the My Habitat Clarkston trifecta that I call it. So you guys can call him that too. And the My Habitat Clarkston Steering Committee, I think, again, Pastor Henneman sits on it with me. Amazing community support. If any of you want to join, if any of you want to turn our trifecta into a quadfecta, a quintfecta, please join in. We have a lot of work to do, but our steering committee is absolutely amazing. Independence Township, Springfield Township, you've been amazing. Ron Ritchie, I know you're a big fan of ours. Thank you so much. Patty Collins and Paul Brown. Again, that government support, they're doing new things, they're innovative, they're thinking about how government can impact nonprofit. It's just huge. Mike Forrest is here, my friend from Springfield Township, and he's always been so supportive of the mission of My Habitat Clarkston in that area. I can't thank him enough. I always feel energized when I see him in town, so thank you, Mike, forever. Our librarians, Julie Meredith and Kathy Forrest, again, allowing us to utilize the library to promote the programs of My Habitat Clarkston. And of course, my staff at Nemeth Marketing, some of them were able to make it today. And they know every time I say My Habitat Clarkston, they just jump and kick in and get work done and are working extra so we can make sure that the mission of My Habitat Clarkston is getting out there. And of course, I really wouldn't be here today without the support of my husband, Scott Griswold. When I'm going to cry. And my kids. I do this for my kids, you guys, to be an example and to be a legacy for our children, to set that volunteer aspect in our community, to show them what community volunteerism about, what it is to serve others, when you can passionately and selfishly serve others in your community. So I hope we can all carry that forward for the sake of our children and the future of this community. So thank you again. Please join our effort. Please volunteer. Work alongside of us. Our next Impact Weekend is the first weekend in November. Look for projects that we can do, and we're more than happy to help. And as Pastor Henneman mentioned, I'm going to be talking to all of you in this room, because somebody has the list, about our next build project. So thank you very much. Thank you for thinking of me and for selecting me as the Business Person of the Year. Thank you.
the Adult Youth Volunteer sponsored by Bruce Mercado Dentistry. This award recognizes an individual who has given of their time, energy, and talents in a volunteer capacity to help our area young people. This year, the selection committee is pleased to present 2 awards in this category, the first one going to Liz Porter. Elizabeth Porter has donated an exceptional amount of time, effort, and attention to the continuation and growth of Blessings in a Backpack, a neighbor helping neighbor program designed to help bridge the gap of the nutritional needs of children from Clarkston Community Schools. The goal of the program is to keep students from going hungry on the weekends and remove barriers to academic success. Liz accepted the position as chair of the program in 2013, and she successfully implemented the program within the remaining 3 elementary schools, the junior high school, Renaissance Alternative, and the Clarkston High School. It was not a small feat. It took an incredible amount of time, dedication, attention to detail, coordination, and personal commitment. Liz has made an impressive impact within this organization. Since becoming chairman, the organization went from feeding an average of 100 students to feeding approximately 300 students. This did not come without challenges. Liz oversaw the timing, packing, and coordination of volunteers for the relocation of the Blessings in a Backpack program to a new site. Her countless hours of service demonstrate her devoted commitment to improving the quality of life of children who are less fortunate. Liz Porter has made an unquantifiable difference in the lives of hundreds of children and is extremely deserving of the Adult Youth Volunteer of the Year award.
Thank you so much. This was quite a surprise to be nominated and to have won this award. Back in 2013, I attended my first steering committee meeting because Springfield Plains Elementary was being added on to the program. And Rose Mosier was there, and at that time, she was at the point where she needed to step down as chairperson. And my hand went up, and I volunteered at my first meeting. I got home and told my husband, like I always do, hey, I volunteered. And I have done this many times to him, so it was not unusual for me to go home and say, oh, by the way. That's where it all began. It was a very joyous time that I took on as chairperson. It is a blessing to be part of this organization, to see these children within the schools. I have worked in Clarkston schools since we moved here 8 years ago. I have been part of those children. I know these children. I see how these children learn and think every day in the classroom. I see where the struggles are, and those struggles come from some of these kids do not get to eat on the weekends. So this program is very passionate to me. It is deep within my heart. I truly felt called by God to do this and be part of this program. I can give you a testimony from just the first couple of months of being in this program. Nancy Mahoney and I were in a conference room, and we introduced this program to some of these students there. And this first grader at this time, this little boy, blonde hair, blue eyes, full of life, raised both of his hands and said, I finally get to eat. And it made us cry. So this need is in this community, and I am truly blessed to be part of this community. 8 years, I jumped right in, volunteering here at VBS because I didn't know anybody. We had just moved here. And from then on, this community has become my home. It is a pleasure to be amongst everybody in this community, to get to know different organizations, people. This is a very loving community. This is a very close-knit community. And we can see what has happened with Blessings in a Backpack. It has become a household name. It has become so aware amongst students that are helping to volunteer, as well as community members and organizations. We couldn't have done it without the community support. There are 200 plus volunteers that work with Blessings in a Backpack each week. That is from packing backpacks, to distributing backpacks within the schools, to picking up backpacks, to stocking the shelves, coming to our events that we have to fundraise. We could not do it without all of your support. We have organizations, the Optimist Club has been a supporter since the very beginning, where they provide us with grant money, where they provide us with volunteers. So the Optimist Club has been a tremendous supporter right from the beginning. Our annual golf outing, there are so many people that come out to help with that, whether it's donating a gift for our auction, whether it's giving of your time, whether it's golfing. There is just so much support that this community has given us, and it is just near and dear to the steering committee and myself. There's 50 committee members that I work with. This could not have happened without them. I want to thank them as well. They deserve this award just as much as I do, as they have given so much of their time and their talents to this organization. So thank you. I want to thank my family who is here, my husband Ed, who accepts every time I raise my hand and say, yes, I'll do it. My mother who is here, and my dear friend, Lisa. So thank you so much for supporting Blessings in a Backpack. And again, thank you so much for this award.
The second Adult Youth Volunteer Award going to Ken Cornice. Ken Cornice has been a very active volunteer for youth for many years and in many capacities. Whether it's coaching basketball, soccer, and baseball, being a small group leader and chaperoning off-site trips with the church, and being a room for school functions. Outside of his volunteer work, Ken is also a loving husband and dedicated father of 4 sons, ranging in age from 6 to 21. Ken makes time to take an interest in the individuals within the groups that he leads, and his positive outlook on life is what makes him a wonderful role model. The demands of work and the responsibilities of being a father keep him very busy, but he can always make time for the youth he is currently mentoring, coaching, or teaching. This year, in particular, some of his volunteering included being a small group facilitator for 11th grade boys at Clarkston Community Church every Tuesday evening. Ken's involvement with the group doesn't stop when they leave. He sends out weekly texts and emails to challenge the boys to get them thinking about God and their faith in real-life situations. He also attends all off-site retreats and trips to connect with these kids in different settings. He takes personal interest in the children that he works with and makes sure to even acknowledge their birthdays by sending cards to each of them. Ken makes the youth of Clarkston a top priority in his life, and Clarkston community is a better place for it.
Good morning. I was hoping I wouldn't need the glasses, but I do. I'm very humbled and thankful for this honor. Humbled because I learned long ago that if I've ever been able to accomplish anything of significance in my life, it's because and through the grace of God and my Redeemer and Lord Jesus. Every moment, every breath is truly a gift that should not be taken for granted or wasted. I'm thankful because of what this award represents. Prioritizing God and others, taking advantage of opportunities to love, to serve, to make a positive difference. These are the priorities I learned provide true meaning, purpose, and joy in life. Although I get to come up and receive this award today, it's really not mine. It's really God's, and for all the people who made it possible for me to be here today and who I want to thank. Thank you to my wife Holly and my boys Jacob, Connor, Ben, and Ryan for believing and supporting me and allowing me to volunteer, coach, and teach. Thank you to my parents, brothers, extended family, my mom who's with us today. for helping to shape me into the person that I am. Thank you to Clarkston Community Church, Pastors Kevin, Pastor Greg, all the other leaders, for modeling every day what it truly means to be a servant leader. Thank you to Independence Township and Clarkston Community Schools for providing many opportunities to serve and make a difference. Thank you to all the fantastic parents who have entrusted your children to me. Thank you to all of the different volunteers, people who give of their time selflessly and care for others that I've been fortunate to serve with. And to many others, thank you. This award really is for you. And thank you to the Clarkston Community Award Selection Committee. I did my research on you. I wanted to know who's given me this award. And as you would expect, what I found is that you have made and continue to make a very positive impact on the community and the lives of others. And because of the respect that I have for you, this award means all the more. Thank you.
The Youth Person of the Year is sponsored by Coates Funeral Home in Clarkston. These awards go to individuals who have given of his or her time, energy, and talents to improve our community. This year, the award is going to Tyler Dunn. Tyler Dunn is a Clarkston High School student who has a philanthropic spirit that drives him to use his skills and knowledge for the greater good. Everywhere he goes, he makes an impact, which he has demonstrated through the course of his academic career in Clarkston. He is honest, humble, ambitious, forward-thinking, and remarkably intelligent. Tyler's interests include economics and entrepreneurship, is very authentic and a natural fit. His intellectual curiosity stems from his desire to apply his knowledge for the greater good. Tyler founded an organization called the Clarkston Help, providing peer mentoring and academic assistance for middle school age students. His leadership roles in BPA and the Optimist Club, and this participation in the Thinking Project, Project Zero, and Project Green, as well as successes in athletics, display his ambition and maturity. Tyler is a difference maker, whose remarkable intelligence, relentless drive, and impactful presence will represent the Clarkston community in the most positive light as he continues on in life. Tyler Dunn is honored with the 2015 Youth of the Year Award.
Good morning. Today happens to also coincide with another very special day. It's my last day of high school. And I'm missing it right now, so I have to get over there after this. But in about an hour, I'm going to be walking out of the high school for the last time. And it's a pretty scary and also exciting opportunity. But knowing that I have the Clarkston community behind me, supporting me, I know I'm going to be successful. But with that, I would like to thank a few people whom without I would not be the same person today. Clarkston administrators, Dr. Rock, Mr. Ryan, Mr. Call, the ladies in the office at the high school, Miss Denise Hill, Brenda Burdick, and Judy Goodman. 3 individuals who helped me with the Clarkston Help, as well as Cameron Rasdar, Mr. Ray Cooper, and Mr. and Mrs. Nancy and Mike Waitman. The Clarkston Optimist Club, Mrs. Michelle Carson, who's a saint, and Mr. Carson, Mr. Don Brose and Robin Brose, as well as Mr. Jim Evans, Mr. Tom Middleton, and all of those other wonderful people who are way too happy on Wednesday mornings. The Clarkston Rotary and Clarkston Foundation, Mr. Ryan Isley, a teacher at the high school who supervised the TEDx conference that we hosted, Mr. Jason Whalen, who's my counselor in here today, and all of my current and former educators, or I guess former after today. Mr. Mike Taylor, my cross-country coach and track coach for the last 4 years. My sister Danielle, who's at Marquette University right now and unable to be here today. My mom and dad, Tom and Debbie Dunn. and the rest of the Clarkston community who have only shown me support throughout my 18 years of existence. Thank you.
The Community Beautification Preservation Award, sponsored by Building Integrity. This award goes to an individual, group, or business that has made a significant improvement to the appearance of our community. Oakland Phragmites and Invasive Species. The Oakland Phragmites and Invasive Species Task Force, also known as OPIS, started in 2012. A handful of Clarkston area residents grew very concerned about the increasing presence of phragmites in area wetlands. The group has grown its membership to include a regional focus protecting Oakland County's lakes, streams, and wetlands in hopes to preserve the quality of our watershed, enhance recreation and property values, and directly improve the environment in the Clarkston community. OPIS is responsible for conducting over 25 educational and advocacy presentations to homeowners associations, political boards, and garden clubs. This group is a perfect example of people working to beautify and preserve our community. The group has also dedicated time and encouraged the Oakland County Road Commissions to commit $75,000 toward grants to area townships involved in the partnership. The grants will help to remove phragmites and other invasive plants from the roadways. We are thankful for the Oakland Phragmites and Invasive Species Task Force and their mission to preserve the lakes, streams, and wetlands in the Clarkston community and making Clarkston a better place to live, work, and play.
Good morning, everyone. It's nice to be here, and thank you for nominating us for this award today. And the reason I started with Oakland Phragmites and Invasive Species Task Force is 46 years ago I moved to Clarkston. So I've been here a long time. And it was a beautiful, beautiful place. We had so many lakes that we are blessed with. And as the last 10 years, we have been noticing that invasive plants have been encroaching these beautiful areas. So Emily and I have a passion of saving these beautiful areas, and we created Oakland Phragmites and Invasive Species Task Force. So again, thank you today for nominating us, and I'll let Emily continue.
We want to thank Linda Richardson and Ken Elward for nominating us for this honor. We really appreciate your support. I want to thank Carol Eberhardt and Pat Fiddle for listening to us and introducing us to the other townships. The city and the township here let Opus use Depot Park as a demonstration site. And as a result, both the city and township working together took the lead to demonstrate to residents of the township and to the entire county that we can preserve our wetlands and beautiful natural areas. We can control invasive plants that were threatening these areas. Although we started in Clarkston and in Independence Township, our work has grown to include the entire county, thanks to your support. And as a result, the county has created the Oakland County Cooperative Invasive Species Management Area, which is working together with other townships and cities to control invasive plants and preserve our wetlands and natural areas. Thank you.
The Community Enhancement Award, sponsored by LaFontaine Automotive. This award recognizes a group, club, or service organization's year-long efforts that enhance the quality of the Clarkston community. This award this year is going to Clarkston Independence District Library, located on 6495 Clarkston Road in the village of Clarkston, Michigan. Since Election Day, the Clarkston Independence District Library has expanded the hours, collections, programs, activities, and business resources for the residents and entrepreneurs of Clarkston and Independence Township. The library is a busy and vibrant place that people love, and the library gets the community involved by being involved. The library offers a wide variety of programming for all ages, from developmentally designed story times that help young children to get ready to read, to engaging activities for teens, to enriching events for adults, including music, art, finance, technology, and more. The library and the museum are a great example of community collaboration that provides a stable structure for preserving and sharing the rich history of our community. Expanded development of the library's website provides a variety of library services round the clock, from ebooks and audiobooks to downloadable magazines to an online language learning service, all at your fingertips because of your library card. If we didn't have the library, Clarkston simply wouldn't feel the same. The library makes a difference in the lives of residents and businesses in the Clarkston community.
Thank you all, and on behalf of the library board, the Friends of the Library, our great director, and our very dedicated staff, we would really like to thank the community and LaFontaine for sponsoring this award. The true thanks for having a vibrant library in a vibrant community belongs to all of you who voted to continue this service in our community. Thank you so much.
Community Collaboration Award sponsored by Wint Funeral Home. A team effort. This award recognizes a collaborative effort by 2 or more individuals, groups, clubs, or organizations, including businesses, government agencies, and schools, to improve and enhance our community. This year, the selection committee is pleased to present 2 awards in this category. The American Legion Auxiliary Unit, number 63. The American Legion Auxiliary Unit, number 63, is a group of women of the Clarkston American Legion dedicated to supporting and acknowledging our local troops serving overseas. This committed group of women works tirelessly on a volunteer basis to raise funds throughout the year in order to send boxes from home to our troops fighting away from home. These boxes are sent 2 to 3 times per year and contain snacks and goodies that bring a piece of home to the men and women who are so far away. This group works constantly and without seeking any recognition to provide these boxes to our troops. They volunteer to fundraise in a variety of ways and collect donated items and handwritten letters of gratitude. They have done this for the past 16 years. Many troops have benefited from the kindness and dedication of this wonderful organization. They are so grateful for the boxes and even more grateful that they are being remembered and not forgotten. As many as 90 packages at a time are mailed to our soldiers overseas. The dedication required to keep such a project alive for so many years is the definition of collaboration, and we honor their efforts today.
First of all, we want to thank you. We are humbled and to receive, be acknowledged. We don't look for that. We are ladies of different ages, different backgrounds. We're aunts, we're uncles, we're grandmothers. We're just there together to make at least one of our soldiers smile. And what they do is they save all the boxes and they share them with their unit. And we get beautiful pictures and things back. So it takes a community to do that. So thank you, and God bless our troops.
The second award is going to Spring Break Clarkston Style. Spring Break Clarkston Style was an initiative started by the Clarkston Coalition for Youth 4 years ago. The mission of the group is to promote local, fun, family-friendly, drug and alcohol-free activities during Spring Break week. Many sectors of the community have joined the project, including local businesses, churches, parks, recreation and seniors, the library, and many volunteers. This group has successfully organized a week full of free and low-cost activities for children and their families to partake in, creating a staycation that is fun, safe, and economical. In other words, a great spring break option. Activities during this fun-filled week range from bowling and movies to live animal programs and field trips to sports, art, workshops, and more. It's more than just fun when personal connections are made, such as the Independence Township Senior Center hosting a morning of pickleball taught by its members. This award honors a tight-knit, caring community that wants to give every family an answer to the question, what did you do for spring break?
Well, thank you. I'm honored today to be accepting this award. We had 19 organizations participate this year, so this is a shout out to everyone. If you want to get on board for Spring Break Clarkston Style in 2016, let us know. We couldn't do it without the community and the collaborations and the businesses, the nonprofits, the government agencies that put on and host an event that week. That's yet another reason Clarkston is so very special, embracing our mission to make our community one of the best through the strong partnerships to give our youth every opportunity to reach their fullest potential. So thank you.
Let's hear it again for all of our awardees. I encourage all of our awardees, if you would, to stay around just for a few minutes afterwards. We want to get some pictures of you, and so if you would do that, we would appreciate it. You know, a community really can only be as healthy as the people in it. And all you have to do is turn on the evening news and just see what's going on in so many parts of our country to realize that a safe, healthy, vibrant community should not be taken for granted. And it's something that we have to be vigilant about and diligent about and always appreciative of, and doing what we can to make our communities healthy and strong. And so we dare not take even Clarkston community for granted, just thinking it'll always be this way. And so I just so appreciate the folks who serve and give and make this a stronger community. And I hope you leave here today realizing that we're really all in this together, and we need to constantly be networking and working together and using whatever gifts. Isn't it amazing, just the different variety of gifts and passions up here? And it's beautiful that, you know, God doesn't make us all the same way, but you know, just use whatever abilities and whatever interests and passions you have to make our community a better place. Thanks for coming, everybody. I encourage you to have a great day. And again, award winners, if you would meet over here, we'll take some pictures. Have a great day, everybody.